What just happened?
We bought a house.
We have the keys. We have everything signed. It's only 10:45 in the morning and we have a whole day of work to do. Before we get there, let's rewind to about a month ago when this whole process got started. But that's where I'm at. Like, just got off the phone with Courtney. We're trying to figure out what to do next. Just here at the national park, and we're trying to decide if we want to buy a house or not. Life just doesn't stop when you're doing things. I only have 3 national parks left, so I guess it is time to start figuring out what to do next. Today's our first day officially looking at houses. I'm still a little unsure. Courtney is super excited. As soon as she had the idea that we might look for houses, she has been like in it. We have 3 houses that we're looking at today. 2 of them are really in our comfort zone, and then the third one is kind of more of an investment in our minds. It should be interesting. The housing market is just really crazy here. For the past 2 years, there's just been huge increases in housing prices. I got to benefit from that when I sold my house at the beginning of this big surge in housing prices. But right now when we're looking at houses, it doesn't pay off as much. Currently in an apartment, so the idea of being back in a house just is really exciting to both of us. If only the world was a little more certain on when we could actually travel and how much travel we could do, that would be a big help. We just left the 3rd house. Perfect house. The realtor is going to do some research so that we can figure out how to write the best offer, because it's such a competitive market. Fingers crossed everything goes well, and then I'll get to show you this place. We might buy a house.
We might buy a house.
That's the realtor. We got the house. Courtney's gonna get those details under control, but it sounds like we got the house. We got the house!
We got it.
Oh my gosh. As we expected, everything is happening really fast. The house went on the market last Friday. We put our offer in last Saturday night. We put the offer in last Saturday night. It was accepted by 3 p.m. on Sunday. So just a week after the house went on the market, we're headed over for the inspection this morning. The appraisal is also today, so by the middle of next week, we should have the results of both, and we will just be waiting for closing. It's crazy.
It's awesome.
One of the reasons why we like this house so much is because it was built in 1917. It still has these original floors through 80% of the rooms and so many of the original windows. Is it not creepy? Go in, let's take a look. I don't want to show you too much of the house because it still has all of their stuff in it. The hard part is we're starting to get excited that this could actually be the house that we are in and that we get to do projects. Are you getting excited?
I'm so excited.
Today's the day. We're getting ready to do our final walkthrough on the house, and then we have to go sign for it. Crazy. This month flew by. Absolutely flew by. Just did the final walkthrough. Now we have to go sign for the house. We have a key. It's crazy. It feels crazy. Now it's time for a tour. Now the main reason we loved this house is because it's old. And you can definitely tell that the people who lived here cared about the house and took care of it. One of the biggest things being that 90% of the house has the original wood floors. It also has a really neat layout, and even though it's completely livable right now, we cannot wait to get started on projects. This is the dining room, and I am really excited to decorate this room. We have a great kitchen table that Courtney refinished last year. We're gonna put in a long light to really accent that table. And I can't wait to see Ray and Lucky up here in this window. Other than the floor, the next best thing about the house is that it has the old windows. So you can see the glass has a little bit of a wave in it. It also has the ropes with weighted poles. And it's just really neat to see those in the house. This is the kitchen. The thing we appreciate the most about the kitchen is that it has almost all new appliances. This is a space where it's super useful. It's nice to have such a white palette, but we plan to bring in more grays and some richer colors here in the kitchen. And then here in the back, we have a nice space for a mudroom and a half bath. There's a big pantry, which will be great because right now we're using shelves to store some extra food, so that'll be good. Door to the basement, and a coat closet. When we were looking at houses, Courtney was dead set that all of the houses would need new light fixtures, but all of them here are really great. The second floor has 3 bedrooms, one that'll be a great size for an office, and then 2 really good sized bedrooms. We also have a bunch of storage. And then there's one full bath in the house, which is here. When we toured the house a few weeks ago, one of the things we noticed first was how many of the original doorknobs are still here. We love all of the original parts and pieces. We just need to do a few other things to really freshen up the space and make it feel like it's ours. On top of the 2 floors, we have a basement. It's probably the most intimidating part of the house, but it's really cool. We'll find something to do in this space. When we toured, they had workout equipment, which is a great idea. Not really what we will probably do, but it'll be a great space for projects. This room is our utility room. We have our washer and dryer, furnace, water heater, and a really cool sink.
There are definitely no spiders down here.
And then the last room is actually the old coal room. This house was built in 1917. So the original owners would have used coal to heat the whole house. Now the snow is melting outside, so we do have a little water here in the basement, but it's actually designed to just drain away. On top of that, we have a great backyard and a beautiful front porch to use once the weather is nicer. I'm so happy that this was a super smooth process. We looked for houses for one day.
Which is really unheard of right now, especially in this area. Houses for probably about 2 to 3 years have been really hot. This area is just super affordable and everybody is scooping up houses. So usually it takes people 6 months or more to find a house. So we were super lucky to get this house. There were 6 offers on the house and we were the ones that were able to get it. So we were very lucky in this process.
We were also committed a little too early because as soon as we saw this house, we knew we wanted it.
We wanted it, yeah. We were on the front porch and we're like, this street, this area, this is our house.
4 weeks later, we're in it. I can't believe it. It's crazy. Now, for everyone who's worried about traveling, I still have plenty of excursions to do this year and a lot of projects to work on. So this is not the end of travel, but we are gonna have a few renovation videos as we make this house our own, which is exactly where we're starting right now.
We are gonna start on some projects.
Are you ready to get to work?
We have so many projects planned. Let's do it.
Let's get to work.
Let's do it.
I'm really excited to bring you guys along on this journey. It's just a new adventure. Especially with so much uncertainty, it's nice to have a home base to just enjoy. Let me know in the comments what project you're most excited about. I'm definitely here for this dining room. It's gonna be a complete transformation by the time we're done. But let me know what projects you wanna see and what you think we should do with the house. We really did sign the papers this morning and we're about to get the paintbrushes out. Make sure that you subscribe to see how it goes.